Hey y'all. Hey y'all. How we doing? Huh? Hold on. Let me get a groove on real quick. Oh, shucks. How we doing today, y'all? Welcome to the Hush Room, Quiet Time, the QT Gang, Quiet Time Gang. Mr. Jangles is here with us, our new mascot, because I'm a Hello Kitty fan, you know. I'm Gigi. I will be your host today. Let me turn this music down because you know they already say we ghetto, you know. How is that? Is that better? Can you hear me now? Got a few things to talk about today. I'm not going to keep you long. A whole lot of announcements because, as you know, draft was this week. It was this prior week, and had a whole lot of announcements. So we have a lot of announcements today. You know, just want to give our little 2 cent shout out to all those that made it through the draft. Okay. A little late today because some other business to handle, but you know, GG about handling that business, you know. You can say what you want to. I'm still about handling that business. How about that? Okay, so welcome everyone. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can be indicated and, you know, notified when Gigi got something to say. How about that? Have you guys had your medication this morning? Would you like to do that now? Take your medication. You know you got to wake up. Or you got to bake up so you can wake up. How about that? I'm going to say, you guys, the longer I live, the more I see the book confirming that it really is the book. Okay, you can say what you want to. You can say what you want to, but the book Yeah, whether you accept it, whether you believe it, whether you comprehend it, it's still the book, okay? Because a lot of things that the book says, we're saying before our very eyes. Now you can do what they said a couple of years ago, don't believe what your eyes see and what your ears hear. You can do that, but that don't make it less true. How about that? Hmm. Shout out to all the truth carriers, truth barriers. Not barriers that block, but barriers that carry. Yeah. Yeah. hmm I think one of the things that before we get into our little agenda of these announcements and congratulations, shout outs, and analyzations and dialogues in the quiet time. One of the things that I am getting so let me use a high school word, college word, indignant about. Okay, but if you want me to say it like we said in the Mississippi, man, you just pissing me off right now. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I got to be who I am. You know, I got to be who I am. Can't be you. You can't be me. I got to be me. And the me that's looking at this society and these sports and these analysts and this industry, you see, y'all going too far. Or should I say too far? Huh? The continual degeneration of sports, boundaries, morals, huh? Yeah, slavery ain't over. It just evolved, as you want to say. It's got more skills now, huh? It's got more loan shops now, huh? Yeah, we're gonna talk about it. Yeah, I said it, and we're gonna talk about it. I don't care if you don't like it or not, okay? Because I got to be me. And I don't know why it's bothering me so much. That's one thing I need you QT attendees to help me to resolve why this behavior, not just in sports, but in our whole society, is freaking me the wrong way. It makes me just want to scream. Do I need therapy? Do I need to double up on my quiet time sessions? Somebody help me out. Huh? Do I need a script? Not a script, but a prescription, as they customary give people that can't resolve some of these itches and aches in their soul. They give you a prescription to satisfy your soul that has nothing to do with a prescription, but uh, itch, a dislike. The fact that you think you do this and nobody say nothing, Yeah, keep playing. Because I know you're listening. Because I hear my stuff the next day. I'm going to wait to see who going to say what I said today, tomorrow. Because it happens every week. Just like the Jimmy Butler trade. I said it on Monday. He was traded on Tuesday. How about that? Huh? So don't tell me you ain't listening. You ain't clicking, you ain't liking, you ain't subscribing. But you're definitely tuning in, okay? Because the moves that I'm telling you is being portrayed the next day. So play your games, play your games. Today is Monday, April 28th. We 4 months into the 2025 year, and we already got chaos everywhere. Had started on midnight of December 31st. New Year's. Yeah. I said it. medication time. He knew we was gonna need this because he knew we was gonna face this kind of aggression, disrespect, wrapped up in what? Dumbness. Complete dumbness. Completely dumb. Dumb and dumber. Huh? Yeah, you hear it. Alrighty. Like I said, welcome to the show. I'm Gigi. I'll be your host and your participant at the same time because I need some quiet time too. Alright, let's get started. You guys had a great weekend. Having a beautiful Monday morning. You know, if you're at work, driving, at the gym, wherever you may find yourself at this moment. Let's just have a conversation. You're welcome to, comment. You're welcome to comment. Okay, let me see. Let me see what we got going on. Any comments out here? Oh Lord. Autism. Mr. Cottage. How you doing, baby? Good to see you in the house. So we're gonna get started. I'm gonna be jumping all around because my brain is I'm trying to evaluate and think about some of the things that's going on. And one thing I do want to say, and I don't want to offend nobody, but you know what? This argument about this GOAT debate that we've been having, this fake argument. Get it right now. It's a fake argument because there is no grounds for your admission into that stature, sir. Yeah, you listening? I know you listening. hmm There, we've gone over your application. We've looked at your resume, which is extensive. Don't get it twisted. It is extensive. You behold great, great talent. But see, the talent that you portray and the talent that you're trying to sit at the table with, mm-mm, don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to yourself. And if it's just basketball, why you so, ingrained with trying to get to the head table? If you haven't done it yet, it ain't gonna be done, partner. You ain't coming to the head table. I think the head table is full as of today. It's full. You don't qualify. You don't have the championships. You don't have the endurance. You don't. I mean, I ain't gonna get ahead of myself, but you're going too far, partner. Let's get started, y'all. Stick in here with me because we're gonna go somewhere. I'm not gonna keep you long. I know we only supposed to go for an hour, but grandma mad. How about that? Grandma mad. All right, first thing we're gonna start off with is the NBA standings as far as the series are concerned. I don't know if you guys have been watching. I have been watching and crying at the same time. How about that? I've been watching and crying, and not only crying, but laughing at the same time. Because this is some comedic, I don't know, kings of comedy kind of bull they got going on under the umbrella of the playoff. What kind of playoff is this? A 2K version, Nintendo, PlayStation, TikTok, Twitter, X? Is this that kind of version of the playoff? Because I don't know what the hell is going on. Huh? On one side of the spectrum, you got balling. On the other side of the spectrum, you got crying and kneeling and fighting and throwing them bows and all. You can't even keep up with the incidences in the game. You turn and take a break, and you don't come back. Somebody on their knees, on their back. I mean, it don't make no sense. What is this? Silver, copper, bronze, What is this? You mean you gonna destroy an entire league for this? Huh? You gonna destroy an entire league for this? This is what you want. This is what you need. This is what you think gonna get your pockets lined, huh? You can't line your pockets if ain't nobody watching. But you gonna continue down this yellow brick road to disaster with one person. Huh? Is this one? Am I reading this wrong? Somebody help me out. Maybe Grandma don't know what she talking about. Huh? Maybe Grandma maybe I need to get my prescription refilled. My glasses and my medication. How about that? Maybe I need to do that. Because I don't know what this hippity hoppity Scooby Doo yabba dabba do ain't nobody coming to see you oldest bull is going on. Yeah, I said it. And I know you listening. Yeah. You better hope I take some more medication because I'm at the point where I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna pull your skirt, you know, show you thong thong. Because that's what we're getting to, partner. You got these people on the internet fighting about free throws and percentages and how many of these you missed and how many of those you missed. And we are totally ignoring the real issue here, okay? I don't care how many free throws and points you got and how many championships you got. Boy, boy. I'm gonna make you go to the shed and get a switch. Huh? Yeah. So let's start with the series. I'm sorry, y'all, but that's the vibe we on today. I'm sorry. I wake up every day trying to figure out what we're gonna talk about. Okay, I wake up every day and try to figure out what we're gonna talk about, and I don't even have to do that. I just gotta turn on the TikTok, Snapchat, and IG, Threads, the X. All I got to do is fire them social media applications up, and I got all kind of boom, 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 boom. Arsenio ain't got to tell me to stop shooting that little, because I got the same thing he got. And I don't even have to think about the content. I just got to figure out how to put this puzzle together, which you have already done for me, partner. Huh? Man, I'm so sick of you. Why do you irritate me so much? Because, yeah. I don't see nothing but destruction. Your tenure has not elevated anyone. All the benefits of your tenure says destruction. What have you done for the league lately, huh? Let's put some Janet Jackson on. What have you done lately for the league? So what do I need to talk to Lexi or Siri or somebody so they can lead me to the website, the page, the book, I don't know, the magazine that'll show me something beneficial to the league that you have done in the last 22 years? Show it to me. Point it out. You want to be great. Show me the greatness because I can't see it. And I got what? Honey eyes, all right. Last time I went to the doctor, I was almost still at 20, 30. I ain't gonna be perfect. And then I think about the things that I've seen and the things that I'm seeing, and I'm trying to say, you say the things that I'm seeing is better than the things that I saw. Oh, partner. You don't renege. You don't renege. Yeah, you have. You out the game. You reneged. 2011. 2011. Yeah, we ain't gonna never forget that. It took 4 of them to carry you out of that room, didn't it? Huh? What? Was it your growing then? Huh? They say you was cramping. Oh. You need your maxi? Yeah. I'm gonna disrespect it. In the good way. You need your maxi? Huh? Medication? Which one was it? Because I've been told that you, partner, have gained weight in a game, which I don't think is biologically, God, did you give us the ability to gain weight while we're exercising and sweating and, cramping and, trying to breathe? You gave us the ability to gain weight in the middle of trauma, in the middle of exercise? I need to upgrade, because I have never found that in my benefit pack. Show it to me, Lord. I wish I would. Back to the standards. I said I wasn't gonna keep it long, but I can't even get to the standard because I'm so utterly disgusted with people that say they smart, but you playing right into their hands. You talking about free throws and you ain't talking about the real problem. You just want to keep it under the umbrella, of a debate. You want to keep it under the umbrella. I'm trying to just spread the truth. No, you ain't. You spreading the truth, but you ain't getting to the real deal. When you get surgical and get down there where the heart is. Yeah. He can't fix your heart on top of your skin. He got to cut you open like they did me twice. He got to crack that cavity, like they did me twice. He got to put you on a machine to keep you breathing because 3 of your heart valves are, congested. You can't, no blood is flowing through there. That's why you keep passing out every 5 to 10 seconds. You can't take more than 3 steps because your heart is not getting enough oxygen from the valves that's connected to it. See, a real surgeon got to get down there in that spot like they did me twice. Yeah, free throws is the skin. Yeah, you got free throws, 50,000 points. Oh, yeah, we're getting ready to crack it now. You got 50,000 points. Yeah, we're getting to the issue. You still ain't convinced that you're sick. So now we got to get down here where this real issue is. To the heart of the matter. Tired of talking about free throws. Tired of talking about points. Tired of talking about longevity. You can drive a Cadillac for 20 years, as long as you keep it maintained with the what? Medication. Don't play with me. Turn your volume up while you listen. So let's go to the standards. And once you get, I ain't forgot about it. Once you get down to the heart of the matter, it get ugly. Get real ugly. Because see, that's the true essence of who you really are. You know what I'm saying? That's where we let everything hang out. The manipulations, the unhealthy diets, too much butter, too much grease, fried chicken all the time. Too many free throws, too many gray areas where the rules is concerned. Everybody got to take a test but you. You coming from the Olympics, going to the Olympics. I don't know which one it was. Was it a round trip or one way? But everybody got to take a test but you. How come? What contract, what your CBA contract? Do you have a loophole? See, yeah. All right. Cleveland. They still rolling. Looks like it's 3-0. Or am I confused? I think I pulled this up yesterday. If I'm not mistaken. Let's see what the NBA say. I think I pulled this up yesterday. I think Miami hasn't won one game, y'all. I'm looking at the site now. It says 3-0 with Cleveland and the Heat. You mean to tell me Miami has not won not one game? College. Pastor. Straight. Showtime. Somebody tell me that this series calculation is wrong. Don't tell me the heat finna get swept. Please, please, please. Ain't that Pat Riley? Ain't that where Butler just came from? I'm looking at the current NBA app, and I updated my phone on yesterday, okay? Because I have a whole lot of information in here, not just sports, but a whole lot of personal stuff. I got to make sure my stuff is updated, especially them pennies and quarters, okay? So I update my stuff on a weekly basis. You mean to tell me that the Miami Heat has not won one game? Okay. What's up, Bam? All right, Boston. Boston leads the series 3-1 over Magic. As according to the series bracket from the NBA application, if you want to go fact check me, as of today, Boston leads 3-1 over the Magic. At least the Magic is got one. Polio, Polo, you know. It's getting late in the evening. We'll see what happens. If I'm not mistaken, Jason was out the other day, but Jalen brought it in for him. If I'm not mistaken, y'all can check me on that. I don't mind fact checking because I want to be right. The Knicks and the Pistons. The Knicks is 3-1. Raise your hand, Mr. Wills. The Knicks is 3-1 over the Detroit Pistons. Okay. What is KAT doing over there? We got Brunson back, and if I'm not mistaken, Brunson just won the Clutch Player of the Year. We'll check the notes and see. But what? When's the last time the Knicks been 3-1 with a Clutch Player of the Year? Raise your hand. Raise your hand. Bucks and Pacers. Pacers leads 3-1 over the Bucks, and the bad thing about it, they just had a serious injury. Oh my God. We'll talk about that in a minute. All right, let's go on over to Wild Wild West and see what they talking about. Western Conference, Memphis already in Cancun because they got swept 4-0 by who? The S, the G, the A, Mr. Chet. Yeah, all them over there. Yeah. The Thunder. And you talking about you ain't gonna never play bad again like this. What is you talking about, young man? Young man. Yeah. Golden State leads, according to this morning series calculation, 2-1 over the Rockets. Jalen. I heard what you said. Talking about Draymond. But you know what? He doing exactly what he's supposed to do. He got you all discombobulated, baby. You talking about him, and yeah, I know they asked you the question, but you don't have to address it. You need to keep your mind focused on what your job is, and don't be worrying about Draymond, because Draymond gonna play with you like that. That's Draymond, you know? Yeah. Okay, Lakers. Lord Jesus. Let me take some more medication, y'all. Bear with me. Because this right here, yeah, I'm gonna say it. This right here, you thought the Wolves was gonna be easier than the Warriors. So in some kind of way, you finagle, one of them late night steak dinners. With the girls in the back. With the Barbies. Yeah. You thought that the Wolves was gonna be a cakewalk. Yeah. You know how I know? Because a snake is a snake. And we all have those kind of challenging thoughts every now and then. But you gotta choose which one you gonna think. You gonna go down the righteous path, or you gonna go down that dark tunnel, partner? Yeah, you thought the Wolves, you just gonna run over Mr. Edwards, Mr. Gobert, I call him cinder block feet. You thought they were gonna be easy, didn't you? You thought they were gonna be easier than Steph Curry, did you? You should be embarrassed to come on the court letting that little 23-year-old. He's sonning you, partner. Yeah, I said it. He's sonning you, and you older than him. Huh? Got you big. Got you big on the TV. Huh? Forget them free throws. Forget, He got you begging on your knees. You getting sunned. And you wants to be at the head table? I wish I would. Yeah. This ain't that kind of channel that's gonna glaze over, your percentages and your longevity and your how many jerseys you done sell and what you done did for the league. All that stuff what you done did don't mean nothing at this very moment when you getting sunned in 2025 trying to get to the head table. Begging, partner. Yeah, I said it. I know you listening. Last week it was turnovers. This week is referee call. And you done shot what? 18, 19. Shit. The minute you got on your chest 23 free throws, man, please. Go take your medication. Get back on the jet. I'm not gonna waste my brain cells trying to convince people that you the man with all these statistics, because that don't mean nothing when your behavior and your statistics don't line up. I'm sorry, partner. That's just the rules of the game. Okay? Let's keep it moving. The Lakers and the Timberwolves. The Timberwolves is up 3-1 on Luka. Huh? And this what was Luka? 23, 24, 25? He's in the 20s, early ones. And then you got LeBron James. Supposedly one of the greatest players there is, supposedly wants to be the greatest player there is, ever was, ever will be. He wants to be the greatest of all time, if I'm not mistaken. Ain't that the memo, the ticker-tocker that we got? That you applying for that position? Okay, there's nothing wrong with applying for that position, but you can't be begging and applying to be at the greatest of all times table, and you begging against a 23-year-old and a cinder block foot Rudy Gobert, in the first round. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? Denver has tied the series, and if I'm not mistaken, I saw a buzzer beater. If I'm not mistaken, I saw Russell Westbrook on the sidelines with his brown suit on, looking like Vegas, talking about, yeah, partners. It ain't that easy. Huh? Somebody call me up, send me a TikTok, snap a chat, IGDM, a thread, and let me know if that's what I saw on yesterday. Wasn't that a buzzer beater? Oh my God. Huh? Oh my God. It's not gonna be that easy. While we got others begging, proposing, trying to get there. All right. I don't know if you guys can see this well or not. I fought with it all night to try to make it, come into resolution. But when you're dealing with the NBA, if you ain't got the league pass, they stingy with their information. But this is what we're looking at so far, you guys. So Memphis is already going to Cancun. Thunder's waiting on the winner between the Nuggets and the Clippers. Oh my gosh. Ooh. Kawhi, please, come on now. You know how many viewers you gonna get playing against SGA, and how close are you gonna get to getting another championship? Come on now, Kawhi, don't do that. You know, I love Westbrook. I'm about him. I don't like the way they did him at the Lakers. I don't like that at all. He's a good player. He used to be Mr. Triple Double. I have no problem with Russell and Coca-Cola. I promise you, I don't. But the Clippers and the Thunder, man, please. I'm gonna pull out the big screen for that. Hmm. I'm gonna have to put up the projector for that. Hmm. So the Thunder is waiting on whoever wins between the Nuggets and the Clippers. And that's the only teams that we have waiting. Everybody else is, let me see. Yeah. Rockets, let's see, Golden State, yeah. Everybody else is still trying to figure it out. Wednesday night will tell it all. I don't know. The rumor is Edwards wants to win on his own home court. But my word to LeBron James, you better call Kevin Durant and ask him about Anthony Edwards when he said, he called him an old man and, ceased his existence in the playoffs that year. Yeah, why don't you call him? Since you so good at making phone calls, Kobe don't want his fifth one. What we gonna do? Yeah, I said it. So since so talented at making phone calls, why don't you call Kevin Durant and ask him how to handle this young man that's got you on your knees in front of the TV that you supposed to be pulling in the most viewerships, okay? I don't care nothing about them free throws, 18, 19, huh? Sick of you. You trying to play street ball in the professional league, huh? Throwing them balls. You don't went from throwing them balls to try to catch them ankles, huh? Man, please. Okay, so everybody else is waiting. Only one that's relaxing right now is the Thunder. They getting their breath. Okay, we're gonna see how far this Thunder rolls. Hmm. But I sure would like to see the Clippers and the Thunder. Huh? Man, please. I might get me a league pass for that. I might get me a little league pass for that. I don't need no league pass. So on the East, let me see. Is anybody waiting? Okay, on the East, everybody got one more game. Everybody on the East got one more game. Okay, and they'll start filling those semifinal slots. So we still gotta wait. Okay, let's keep it moving. Y'all like, share, subscribe. I'm on that vibe today, so I apologize. Comment, say something, share. All right, games tonight. Oh, we're gonna decide who going forward or not tonight on Cleveland and the Heat. Look like y'all playing in Miami. Y'all might come on now. You can get one in Miami, can't you? Can't you do that? We should get one. So these games are on TNT and on Max, and I get them. I don't watch. I watch them. I'm watching the playoffs. The regular season game, man, please. But the playoff games, they're kind of heated, and they're playing a little bit. Okay, so that's the schedule for tonight. Game 4 for both games. Rockets gonna be playing at the Warriors, huh? E40 gonna be in the house talking about I don't mess with you, huh? You don't know nothing about that. Grandma do. Don't get mistaken by the age. Yeah, E40 been in the house. All right, let's do our shout out, y'all. Who that is? Is it Mr. Travis Hunter? Yeah, it is. Mr. Heisman Trophy winner? Yeah, it is. His teeth kind of messed up right there. I don't know if that's. Oh, that's a guard. Okay, that's Mr. Travis Hunter. And looks like Mr. Hunter is going hunting. Where he going hunting at, y'all? Huh? Where he going hunting at? Let me get the congratulations. Hmm. He got the Chuck Bednarik Award, Walter Camp Award, Paul Hunting Award, Big 12 Defensive Player of the Year Award, 14 touchdowns and 1,152 yards on offense, 4 interceptions, 11. Oh my God. 672 Snap a chat. Mm-hmm. Let me see. I want to say he's going to Jacksonville. Oh Lord, I'm gonna have to include the Jags, in my NFL subscription. I'm just playing with you, baby. Congratulations. In spite of all that other stuff outside, God still opened the door for you. So, no hate at all, baby. Congratulations. And I just wanted to shout out Mr. Carmelo Anthony. Carmelo Anthony. How you gonna have two first names, a first name and a last name that's a first name? Huh? I don't understand that. Is that like that two names that Mr. James, Mr. Nola boy get? He said, what was the name? The what? But respect, Mr. Anthony, that he's been named basketball operations general manager at Oak Hill Academy. Didn't he go to Oak Hill, y'all? Am I mistaken? I think he did go to Oak Hill. But I just wanted to give him another little shout out. I don't know if I did that properly the first time, but we just want to solidify that. How all these our brothers is taking over these operational positions. We got Master P, we got what's his name? He just took over what's his name? I'll figure it out. I just gotta go check the pictures. Taking over basketball operations, which means that is a foundational part of setting up any, whether it be league, college, independent. That's a primary part of your foundation because you set a standard. We're not gonna do this right here. No, you ain't. You got to come try out like everybody else. No, no, kind of situation. Let me check my pictures so I can give y'all. Let's keep it moving though. Oh shucks, Miss Sue Bird. 13 WNBA All-Star Team 4 championships. Is going to the Hall of Fame. Did you hear me? Sue Bird, not Larry Bird, but Sue, S-U-E, is going to the Hall of Fame. We gotta shout that out. Congratulations. Do your thing. Thank you for all that you have contributed to the WNBA. Hmm. Alrighty. Defensive Player of the Year. No, he didn't. Is that Mr. Mobley? Mr. Mobley. Hmm. Is that correct? He won Defensive Player of the Year. And one of them you ain't got, partner. While you begging, you ain't got none of these. Yeah, I said it, country fat. You ain't got none of these. Ain't nobody come to see you on this, on that side. You ain't even going to see them on that side. You ain't got none of these. Uh, and you want to sit at the head table. I wish I would. How dumb is that? And y'all just still fighting about it. That's the dumbest boy. Looking like love in basketball, standing with your hands up in the air, talking about you the greatest. And you can't even make a 3-pointer. Then knock the boy down. He over in the, he probably on the outside of, man, please. He laying there, looking at you, shoot the ball, and you still got your hands up in the air like you done something like love in basketball and done missed the shot. The girl on the movie made the shot. You done missed the shot standing up there 3 seconds. You know you ain't got about 14 seconds left in the game, and you still standing there. Boy, they put that in the documentary. How about that? Huh? Put that in the documentary. I want to see that. Huh? You done made me mad. I got to go get me some more medication. You know? Time for you to go into the house with that orange van you riding in, partner. Huh? Time for you to go into the house. You bothering me now. About time to hear that pop. Hi, Miss Bill, Miss Simone. How you doing, young lady? Queen, we honor you because you are what? The Sportswoman of the Year, baby girl. But y'all didn't even think she was gonna make it that far with all that negativity, talking about her, challenges in life, like y'all ain't having no challenges in life. Talking about you want to put this man in a GOAT conversation, and you want to talk about this young lady because she went through her challenges in life and overcame. Boy, you need another course of critical thinking. Congratulations. She is the Sportswoman of the Year. She made it, and she did, if I'm not mistaken, they just had their baby. Congratulations, Miss Bowles. Who's next to her? Is that Paige? That's Paige. You know, Jay Reed. Turn the page. You've been on the same page for 22 years. Look, Lord. Tired of you. All your smoke screens and narratives and we wrestle not with flesh and blood, but those things that are on high places. You trying to, insinuate and push an agenda on people, not just on the industry, but on a whole society, partner. No. 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 I don't know what else to say, partner. I can't make myself say yes. I can't make myself bend. I can't make myself contemplate. I can't make myself even go in that realm of thinking because man, please, that's against everything that Miss Paige Bucher has now had Minnesota to give her a date. Let me see. Wait a minute. Wait a minute now. I just want to make sure that they gave her a day, but I thought it was something else. Let me see. Y'all hit that like button, share, comment. Yes, May 16th is going to be Paige's Day. And according to her city, they have given that day to her. Okay, she ain't gonna be taking no phone calls. She might be doing a couple of interviews and stuff, and they may have, a parade or something. But Paige gonna be able to do what she wants to do on her day, and you can join her if you choose to. Congratulations, Miss Paige. You got a city, a council awarding you with a day that shall remain on that calendar for that city. Okay, do your thing. Uh-huh. Let's keep it moving. You ain't got no day, sir. Yeah, everything I say, I'm gonna reflect it back to you. Cause I want you to feel this surgery in your partner. Yeah, I done made another one, Mello. Thank you for the track, Mello. King Mello, if you need some tracks, you need some producing, songwriting, his information is gonna be at the end of the show. He can hook you up. Yeah. Alrighty. Quinshawn Judkins. Look like he was a running back from Ohio State. Where is he going? Oh, he going to the Cleveland Browns. Oh, he going to the Cleveland Browns. Okay. Didn't Ohio State win the championship this year? Didn't we see LaFleur up in the what you call it, the box up in the stands? You don't know nothing about Ohio State. You probably ain't never been there. They had to set that up a week in advance or a day in advance so you can get in there and get your camera shot. Boy, you two involved with other things in this world. I can't stand it. You up in the box, they got to make sure they got to take a picture of you. You by yourself. Huh? Man, go sit down somewhere. But this young man went in round two, pick number 36. He going to the Cleveland Browns. Hmm. Congratulations. And who we got? Oh, shucks. Uh-oh. I'm sorry, Shadua. You coming in the game with all these, I don't know if they did it or not. I wasn't on the three-way listening to the call. I didn't get no memo, no ticker-talker, the DM, no none of that. So I don't know what all this stuff behind the scenes. I did see the video about them making that prank call, and I think they need to be, man, please. You're gonna have to do something about your communication, okay? Because your communication is too available. This had to be somebody. I can't find your number on the TikTok or the Instagram or the. How they find your number? Did they do one of them, reverse? Did you call them and they did one of those, what is it, star 68, star 69, and called you back to get your number? How these boys get your number, young man? That's the question. Who gave them the number? And why did they want to do that? Why you do, what? You didn't do nobody else like that. Huh? I don't think Travis got the phone call. Like, it was the real deal when he got the phone. Why do you have to call him at this specific time and make that phone call and then get caught? This is some of the dumbest treachery I ever seen. Dumb and dumb. Trickery. Trickery. But Shadua, congratulations, baby. God got it worked out for you. Okay, God got it worked out for you. As a matter of fact, you going over there to play with the man from Ohio right next to you who just won champions. Boy, look at God. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Just do your thing. He don't won a championship, and you going into the first. Oh, man, please. Hmm. But congratulations. You were chosen by the Cleveland Browns. Also, on the fifth round, number 144. Hmm. They want to make something about it being the fifth round. Okay. What about 50? What about the second round, 55th pick? Let's talk about that. Don't play with me. It's too easy. You want to talk about he got picked in the fifth round. He was number 144, and it was a they did it. Did. He got chosen though, didn't he? What about that second round, 55th pick? Yeah. Don't play with me. Lord, let me calm down. 5 more minutes to get through all of this, but we ain't even got to Lakers in 5. We ain't even got to that situation. I might have to cut this short and, have a repass, post game situation, extra extended quiet time session with y'all maybe tomorrow. Let's see what we're going to do. What's next? Hit the like button, comment, subscribe. A couple of more shout outs. Second highest paid running back in the NFL is who? Mr. Ashton. He's a running back. Yeah, he'll run over your back. He'll run over your back. But he's the second highest at 32 million. Guaranteed. And who else we got over here? Mr. Cam Ward. Mr. Cam Ward, he went as a quarterback, round 1, pick 1. Oh, Lord, Cam. He going to Tennessee or is that Texas? Okay. Shout out, young man. Shout out, young man. I just want to get some information. Okay. Mr. Ashton, just to make it plain, he's joining the Raiders. He's coming here to Las Vegas to work with Mr. Carroll, if I'm not mistaken. Right? Okay. Let's keep going. Have we gotten to this situation? Y'all look at this. Look at this. Come look at this. Come look at this. The cat is drinking the milk out the bowl. Situation with this man right here. What is wrong with you? You too old to What the problem is? Ain't nobody saying it's wrong for you to do your thing, but man, at least be grown enough. You got too much money to look this stupid on the man, and now you want to say it's a shake down, take down, show them what you're working with kind of situation because you was too, I don't know, distracted to cover your Man, please. Then you want to compare your situation to this situation and that situation and that situation and this situation. You done said they ain't sorry. You done talked about Mr. Watson. You done talked about Mr. Brown. You done talked about Mr. Morant. You done had all these conclusions and analysis because you supposed to be what, a journalist or analyst. I don't know what your job title is, but you said what you said on the Twitter at the time. And now you find yourself with your back to the wall with the same situation going on, and just because you want to say it's a shakedown, takedown, you need some grace from who? Who you want some grace from? Huh? From Mr. Watson? From the judge? From the girl? From the girls, because when I was getting ready to come online, looked like somebody else done jumped out the closet on you. You got all kind of skeletons coming out, partner. And this one right here, Lord Jesus, Lord Jesus. Ain't nobody coming to see that, Otis. Don't nobody want to talk about it, hear about it, read about it, text about it. Don't do that, please. What do you see what they said? Here come another one. What is you talking about? Huh? How many flavors are you in need of? Ain't nothing wrong with that. Do your thing, man. You can have 31 flavors, 31, 365. Man, but at least be grown about your situation. Why would you even put yourself in this kind of situation? You don't know how to move like a boss? Is that the problem? Huh? You don't know how to move like a boss, do you? No, you don't, because man, here we is 10 years later. You done been dropping the dimes on them, and they still coming out the closet on you. Man, I ain't got no mercy. I ain't got no mercy. See, man, please. You want to talk about how, you know, you got this condensation, and you speaking all, down to these other players, and now here you are, and you asking for mercy because you saying well, maybe it is. I ain't saying that it's not. I'm not saying that it is, but whatever it is, you should never been in that situation, partner. How about that? Huh? If Clinton can't do it in the Oval Office, you can't do it either. What is you talking about? Leave that alone. I'm trying to get through this because we've been here an hour already. I'm trying to get down the line, y'all. But I just want to put my 2 cents on it. If you're going to move like a boss, move like a boss, okay? Stop all this, stuff. Cover yourself. Protect yourself, your legacy, your money, partner. You got money, but you got the man. Please, who wants to give away half of their salary because of a misstep? You didn't read the contract, the NDA, didn't say nothing about it. You should put that in there. You must have some kind of very lenient, paperwork going on with your situation. All right, Mr. Tyler Booker. He's going to the Cowboys. They finally made some moves, y'all. Finally made some moves. Cowboys got us. Look like he's a lineman. Let me see. He might. No, I don't know. Big boy right there. Oh, yeah. They done got another one. Y'all like, share, subscribe. Hope you're enjoying the show. Kind of upset. It seems like the more I say that, the worse it gets. Every week is something. Let's see. He's coming in. Tyler is coming in. He got picked in round 1. position is he coming in at? He got to be one of them big balls. A guard? What kind of guard? Lord, who's writing these? Lord have mercy. He's coming in as a guard, you guys. What kind of guard, please? You know that man is a lineman? Shoot. Getting ready to run somebody over as a guard? Okay, if you say so. I'm not gonna disqualify who wrote this. Let me see, who wrote this? Y'all supposed to know what y'all talking about. ESPN. And you say he's coming in as a guard. Who he guard? The whole line? Let's keep it moving, Shiloh. What's up, honey? Congratulations. I wonder what your daddy is thinking about. They can't stop destiny. What did Kendra say? Real greatness, you know? Real greatness? Yeah. But Mr. Shiloh Sanders, also the son of Mr. Deion Sanders, look like he's heading to the Buccaneers. What does that feel like, y'all? Somebody tell me what it feels like. That one brother is going to the Browns and the other brother is going to the Buccaneers. You know, why? Deion didn't make no phone calls. At least I didn't hear, I didn't hear the phone call. He ain't make no phone calls. He ain't make no, I didn't hear him saying nothing online about, his boys is better than Anthony. I didn't hear none of that. Did y'all hear any of that while these young men were, playing in Colorado? Did y'all hear that? He did, he's proud of his boys. But what? You got two in the same year going to the professional NFL. Stop playing. That's real greatness right there. Let's keep going. I'm almost there, y'all. I'm almost there. Congratulations. Oh, Jalen. He's going to the Seahawks. And see, Jalen, if I'm not mistaken, let me see. Yes, Mr. Jalen Milroe is heading to the Seattle Seahawks. And he's an African quarterback. I want to see what he's working with. I want to see what he's working with. Yeah. He's an African quarterback. So they say he is. Okay. That's what they say. So let's see what he's working with over there at the Seahawks. Congratulations, Mr. Jalen. Alrighty. Let me get these shout outs out. Is that Will Howard? Oh, sure. He went over there with Tomlin. Tomlin. Does that mean that Aaron is not an option anymore? I hope it do, because I know my friend girl, she don't want y'all to do that with Mr. Rogers. They don't like that right there. But if this young man, right here, where he come from? He come from Ohio State. He just won a championship. Is this what you thinking, Tom? I hope so. He's 6'4", 236 pounds. Let me see if I got any numbers on him. No numbers other than what you see on the screen. Okay. This the man, Mr. J.J. Reed was sitting in the box up there watching, like he know who we is. Yeah, tired of you. Look at this. Look at this, y'all. Come look at this. Will you please lend me your eyes and your ears for a few minutes? Look at this. What is this peekaboo I see you situation up here on the right hand side of my screen? And if it ain't the peekaboo, it's on the knee. And then it's on the elbows. And then it's on the back. And man, peekaboo. Hide and seek kind of situation. You know. Let's talk about some numbers. Let's talk about some numbers from yesterday. You want to talk about statistics? Let's do that. Let's do that. Let me see. Mr. J. Reed had 27 points. He played 46 minutes. 12 rebounds and 8 assists. Let me see. I ain't get the other situation. Mr. Hatamura, he had 23 points. He played 41 minutes, 5 rebounds, 1 assist. Mr. Hayes is supposed to take the place of AD. Y'all saying that Hayes is going to take the place of AD. So we looking at what Hayes is coming up with in the playoffs with 2 points. He played 4 minutes. 3 rebounds and 1 assist. Luka, number 77. Yeah. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? This young man had 38 points. He played just as many minutes as Mr. James. He had 38 points. 1 rebound and 2 assists. And from what I was listening to yesterday, y'all want to say that Luka, what? This is the second time this young man done scored over 30 points, and y'all blaming him for something. All right, keep playing. Keep playing. You want him to stay there? You want him to stay there? Keep playing. Mr. Austin Reeves, he had 17 points. He played 35 minutes. He had 7 rebounds and 4 assists. Mr. Finney Smith, he played 41 minutes. And he had 6 points. Finney winning. Yeah, I said it. Gabe Vincent, he played 13 minutes. He didn't even score. He didn't even score, y'all. What it did? Let me see. Is there anybody else that we missed? Goodwin, he played 7 minutes. He didn't even score. Vanderbilt, he played 7 minutes and he didn't. Is this the game from this got to be from last week? This got to be from last week because all right. Let me go on over here and see what the Timberwolves is working with. We're gonna hurry up and get out of here. I know y'all tired of listening to me fuss, but I just gotta get it out of my system so I can go to sleep. Hit that like button, y'all. I love you. The Timberwolves, Mr. Julius Randle. He was playing last night. He played 43 minutes. Y'all letting Julius Randle get 25 points on y'all? Boy, they sunning you for real. You begging while they scoring. Mr. McDaniels, he didn't have one of them burst out games, but he made his presence known with 16 points with 38 minutes. He did have 11 rebounds and 3 assists. Rudy Gobert, cinder block feet. Cinder block feet. He only had 5 points. but he had 10 rebounds. Yeah. All right. Lord have mercy. Ant-Man. Ant-Man. I don't agree with some of your antics, partner. No, I don't agree with some of this other stuff outside, and I shouldn't get judged, but I don't agree with it. But you boy. Then this young man is 23, 24, 22, 23. He's up in them 20s. He had 43 points. He played 44 minutes. Bruh, you played 46 minutes. Huh? What the problem is? This boy is sunning you on the TV with the league pass. TNT. On boy, on the Hulu, Fubu, Peacock. You getting fun. ESPN. Show the pictures. Show the tapes. He played 44 minutes, and he had as many points almost as he did minutes. 43 points. Boy, you need to withdraw your application. You don't qualify. You don't qualify. No. He had 9 rebounds and 6 assists. Mr. Conley, he played 25 minutes. He only had 2 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists. Mr. Reed, he played 20 minutes, had 12 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. Mr. Walker played 12 minutes. He had 5 points, 1 rebound, and no assists. And Shannon Jr., he played 3 minutes. He didn't score anything, but he did have 4 rebounds and 1 assist. So, okay. What you gonna do when they come for you? How come you playing so many minutes, Mr. JJ Reed? You know, X's and O's. You minding the game, but you ain't minding your business because you don't know what you doing, huh? Yeah, I said it. I know you heard me. Huh? You won 50 games in the regular season. Bah, ha, ha, ha. Yeah, man. Please. Or you played 50 games. They gonna say you won 50 games. You played 50 games or you reached the 50 game milestone for your situation as the head coach of the Lakers. Yeah, you know. Get the pinata out. The Bud Lights, as they say you like. But you ain't doing nothing with these rotations in this fourth quarter. I was looking at let me see here right now. I got the numbers. Yeah, I just say what I saw. I got the numbers. In the fourth quarter, Minnesota scored 32 points and the Lakers only scored 19 points. What is going on with you? How you think you gonna win the game when they scoring almost double your points, partner? You got them tired legs out there that hadn't had no rest, and you gonna run them in the ground. You scared, partner. You scared. You don't know what to do now. What them X's? What them O's? Y'all gotta do something. Y'all ain't got no legs. This boy's 20-something years old. These some young boys. Y'all ain't got no legs. You out there trying to, get all physical and stuff. Y'all complaining because, Ant-Man getting rough and he playing basketball. You gonna try to knock the boy down looking like you're trying to, inflict an injury on the young man. Is you that desperate to do that on the TV? You tell me what person at the, the head table did some bull like that. You got people fighting on the internet and on the TV for, all these takes and all these pros with their analytics talking about, if the referees, and you talking about the referees, and these folks talking about you wasn't trying to inflict no injury and trying to justify your behavior. For what? It's right there on the roll the tape. Roll the tape. Uh, you thought you was gonna get past the wolves. You thought they was gonna be, cakewalk, eat the cake anime. That's what you thought. Mm-hmm. All right, clutch man, clutch player of the year, Mr. Bronson, Jalen from the Knicks. Congratulations. Okay, we ain't got that far to go, y'all. Mm-mm. Y'all tell me what you think about this. I don't understand. I'm just being honest. I don't understand. It's not that I'm bagging or I'm capping or whatever them kids be saying. Hating. Oh, yeah, I'm hating. I'm hating the fact that I'm looking at this deterioration of a league, of a sport, of a behavior, of a respect. Yeah, I hate that. Say it. I hate that. I hate the fact that, this kind of behavior has been allowed, has been normalized, has been accepted, and has been twisted to the fact that we got a whole slew of people. They calling y'all some kind of CU, you know what I'm talking about, kind of situation that's terrorizing, an industry that used to have opportunity. Now, if you don't bow, you don't get the praise. You don't get to play. Yeah, I'm hating. Yeah. Hating the fact that, cyberbullying is going on and ain't nobody called the 1-800 number. Ain't we got a 800 number for cyberbullying, a TikTok or a Snapchat? Don't somebody have a avenue or some revenues or resources where we can call in and say we being cyberbullied and fighting about stuff that don't even mean nothing? Because when I say what I say, that is facts. You don't even want to recognize that this young man has 170 playoff loss as of yesterday. Hmm. You don't even want to recognize that. Huh? 107. T Price. Remember I researched? It was at 104. Well, he's up to 107 now. Playoff loss. The most in NBA history. And you want to come to the head table? I wish I would. I ain't even got to argue nothing else. I don't even have to argue anything. I don't care how many points you get. And then to top it off, thanks to Two Raw for TV. Thank you. Salute for bringing up this. It's not a fine, but you bringing it to the light because nobody else will. This man got a 301 missed shots in the playoff. Boy, if you don't sit down and go take your medication, you got over 3,000. You in front of Kobe Bryant now. Kobe only got 2485. You got 3001. That's more. You done missed more shots in the playoffs than Kobe Bryant. When did you pass Kobe? See what kind of madness? See what kind of madness? All right, y'all. We almost there. Sorry. I just thought about that, some things that needs to be clarified. Because everybody got all these narratives of why it should be. And ain't nobody talking about, man, we ain't going there with that situation no more because that's fake. That's fake. Let's talk about the real issues. What we see happening before our eyes. What we see deteriorating before what standards we see deteriorating before our eyes. Let's talk about that. We know how many free throws and how many, what the percentage is and what the averages are. We know all of that, because that's all you got. How many points and how many years and this one couldn't do that one and that one couldn't do. We know all them trickery, treachery kind of statements. You trying to, downgrade one to uplift the other, but if you're really good, you ain't got to do all that. See there, man, please. If I'm a female and I can recognize that, and I'm a mature female, what does that say about your little game, partner? Huh? You forgot. We grew up with the Al Pacinos and the Godfathers and the chains and hanging from trees and seeing the struggle, seeing people, man. And you think this little rigmarole, Rubik's cube kind of situation, man? Please. Yeah, I said it. Sorry. No, I ain't. So, Mr. Greedy Vance Jr. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he coming from USC. Yeah, guess where he coming to? Mm-hmm. 702. He's coming to the 702. Las Vegas Raiders. All right, Big Three. Gonna be in Miami. Let me see. I think it's not the third. It's the third. Let me see. Make sure. I don't want to say. I believe it's the third through the fifth. I think it's gonna be a Cinco de Mayo kind of situation. If I'm not mistaken. Let me get there. Mario Chalmers, Michael Beasley, Reggie Evans will be in attendance. Looks like Michael Cooper. Man, come on, Q, do your thing. And I think Dr. J is already there. Is Steven Jackson still around in the corner somewhere? Yeah, I think he's there too. Who else is there? But they're gonna be in Miami. Check them out. Cause if things with this supposedly supposed to be professional. I don't know what's professional about what I'm looking at on the TV. I don't know what is professional about this. Are you saying that the standards for being professional has been downgraded? So we need to what? We need to scale back our league pass, like y'all say Chris Bosh did. He had to scale back his game to accommodate Mr. J. Reed, but he ain't, that ain't no big three, boy. You are psychotic. Yeah, you psychotic. So the Dallas Cowboys. You know why I got the Cowboys in here? Because we've been quiet for a minute. I want to see what we're going to do. We have drafted Mr. Siobhan Reveal, 76 pick. He's going to be a cornerback. Looks like he was hurt with an injury and he had to sit out. Oh, he's going active. Okay. Yeah, he was hurt with injury, ACL injury, as a matter of fact. And he's coming in. He was drafted as the number one pick. Was the number one pick? And he had an injury in practice. Yeah, he tore his ACL in practice in September. Right before declaring for the NFL the following month. But now he's back, and he's coming to see what the Cowboys is talking about. He was ranked as the second best quarterback in the 2025 NFL draft, according to ESPN. Oh Lord, you giving somebody else praise to ESPN? Oh my God. Y'all look outside and see if it's snowing. Alright. He turned down, oh Lord, he turned down 6-figure deals. He turned down some deals to get to this point, you guys. Oh, congratulations! Welcome to them boys, Cowboys. Hopefully, you and Dak and Micah and all the other people that's in the party get it together. I'm gonna have to do a roster study on you guys so I can see what we're working with. But congratulations! Glad that you got better from that ACL. You don't want to play with them ACLs, so I'm glad that you're back. Our condolences is with the family of Mr. Dick Barnett, who passed away. He was a member of the New York Knicks, if I'm not mistaken. Let me get my information. Yes, he's the two-time NBA champion and New York Knicks. Mr. Dick Barnett. He was 88 years old. He played for 14 seasons. 1965 to 1974. He won two championships in 1970 and 1973. You know, that's the same era. See, every time I say something, partner, I got to come back to you. That's the era you say Giannis gonna score 250 points in. Okay? Huh? Are you delusional? Yeah, you delusional. You need your medication. Every time I think of something, it kills a narrative that you out here trying. Man, see, that's why I'm so upset. Because you won't be quiet. Come on over here. Let me talk to you. You listening? Come on, let's have a conversation on the internet. Snapchat, TikTok, Instagram. Let's have a conversation and lay it all out there on the line like you doing with Mr. Nash. Huh? Leave me alone. Been playing too long, man. And don't nobody want to say nothing. Everybody's scared. Everybody want them clicks. Everybody want to, man, please. They listening. You don't even know they listening. Man, look at them. They fight about this. They fight about this. Man, go set them free throws up for me. Go set them free throws up. Man, look how many clicks we got. Look how many clicks we got. Huh? Man, look. They ain't paying no attention. They don't even know when it's gonna hit them. But man, I've been working on this supposedly, allegedly, for over a year. Huh? Yeah, I'm just waiting for the right time to strike. Like a rattler. You done traded one of your best players off. You ain't got no rim protection. You ain't got nobody in the paint. You getting bullied. You getting sunned. And man, come on, stop playing this game. When are we gonna come to the conclusion of this episode? I'm back to Mr. Barnett. Condolences to your family and your friends. Thank you for your contribution to the game. Thoughts and prayers are with your family. All right, what's his name? USYK. Was it USYK? USYK. Ain't that the one that fought? Y'all tell me now. Is that the one that fought Tyson Fury? Huh? Let me know about that. Is that the one that fought Tyson Fury? 2 or 3 times. But he's gonna be fighting Daniel Dubois. They're gonna have a rematch. Undisputed heavyweight world title fight on July 19th at Wembley Stadium in London. The London Bridge is falling down. For who? Just thought y'all might like to, check that out. I don't know if I'm gonna check that out. I'm not really excited about either one of them. This is your second time. It says it's a rematch, so evidently y'all done fought before. I don't know. You've been around for a minute, and man, you was big, now you're little, now you're big, now you're in between. I don't know. This is still heavyweight. I got to think on this. I got to check my plan and see if London Bridge is falling down is included. How about that? I just thought y'all might like to, indulge. We're trying to be diverse, not just talk about one situation. We made it, y'all. We made it. Alrighty. Y'all go check out some of my Connections associate Miss Jacqueline. She's with Gems and Jewels. Her information is on the screen. Excuse me. And also, that's where Jangles resides, our mascot, because I'm a Hello Kitty kind of girl. I love me some Hello Kitty. If you're liking the track that you're listening to, ACmelo, his information is on the screen. He's a producer, songwriter, composer, engineer. What did Mama say? Leave the game better than you found it, okay? If the game is not doing better than when you found it, partner, you got the wrong formula. Thank you guys for stopping by. Hope you had a nice time listening to me rant and rave, talk about some things, express some things. But even in the contents that we're talking about, something has got to be done, you guys. I don't know what, I don't know who, I don't know when, but something's got to be done because this is not acceptable. What makes this acceptable? This whole aura, not just over sports, but over our whole society, that there's no boundaries. There's rules on paper, but they don't count. This privilege, entitlement kind of situation. I don't like that. That's suppression. That's control. Let me know what you think. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I need to just, accept it for what it is and let them run on with this madness. But when the madness affects me, affects, certain things that I can partake of and not partake of, then I gotta say something. I gotta say something. Shout out to all the truth. Shout out to all the truth slayers. You slay disrespect with truth. And see, that's the thing. You can't ride on disrespect and expect somebody to respect you on another level. You want me to disrespect one that really is a legend, that really is a great one, that really is the man, that's saucy. You want me to disrespect that one and respect you. That we don't know if your address gonna change or not. Nah. Ain't even got nothing to do with the game, partner. You just fugazi. Just move to fugazi. Can't do that right there. But I hope you guys had a great time. I enjoyed myself. We're gonna try to be consistent. We're gonna be here next week. What is next week? Ain't that Cinco de Mayo getting ready to come up soon? We need to do some margaritas. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. And then we're gonna go. Yeah, Monday. Oh, Monday is Cinco de Mayo. Next Monday. Lord have mercy. I might have to go in the backyard and look at the big screen at the circle, cause I can see the big screen, the pool. If I get up and walk around the corner about a block or so, I'll be on location. don't know. Maybe we might need to think about this, but it's gonna be crowded. So let's just see what we're working with. Hope you get, like I said, hope you guys had a nice time. I did. Continue to comment, continue to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I got something to say. Or not, you know. But think about these things that I've said. Think about it. We fighting madness with numbers. It don't work. It doesn't work. Because you see, madness has been here for what? Since when? When did it stop? Tell me, give me that date and we'll be on track. Give me the date that the madness in our society has stopped. When it calmed down. Huh? Tell me that day. And then we can have a conversation. Because it's never stopped. It just changed identities on you. And you can't even recognize it. You still stuck in numbers game. Huh? While they in mind control. Brainwash. Huh? Man. With that being said, I look forward to seeing you guys next week. If Jesus don't come and if I don't go see him first. Okay? Be good. Enjoy your week. Stay quiet. Observant. Tomato. And we'll see you on Monday.